Meenakshi garu.
Hi.
Looks like an exhausting day.
It is, but totally worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Chinese zodiac, Meenakshi?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Dragon, rabbit.
Yeah. They have ear of the dragon, ear of the tiger. This
Yes,
feels
yes.
like ear of the Meenakshi.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
No, I mean like starting చూస్తే
Correct.
గుంటూరు కారం.
Correct.
తర్వాత సింగపూర్ సలూన్.
Correct.
Goat with
Yes.
తలపతి గారు. It's his second last film.
Yes. Yes.
Then Lucky Baskhar.
Yes.
ఇప్పుడు next Mechanic Rocky and
Matka,
Matka.
Mechanic Rocky.
So such a big lineup.
Truly grateful. I think six releases idi in 12 months. Idi oka dream for any actor, I think, and నేను కూడా చాలా గ్రేట్ఫుల్గా ఉన్నాను టు బి గెటింగ్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. ఎందుకంటే ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ వీ ఫినిష్డ్ ఇట్ లైక్ నౌ అండ్ ఇట్స్ కమింగ్ నౌ. ఇట్స్ బిన్ అ 2-3 year జర్నీ అండ్ yeah, I think I'm very, very happy and excited for the audiences to see వేరే క్యారెక్టర్స్లో, వేరే what do you say, filmsలో, స్టోరీస్లో, to be able to see me in those.
అండ్ మీరు ఒక ఇంటర్వ్యూలో చెప్పారు మీరు కెరియర్ స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు పాండమిక్ లో రిలీజెస్ అయ్యాయని. సో దట్ టైమ్ యూ కుడెంట్ ప్రమోట్, యూ కుడెంట్ సీ. సో నౌ ఇట్స్ లైక్ full throttle.
Yes. And I was so excited ఎందుకంటే ఆ టైంలో like you said, because pandemic there's so many restrictions on what we could do, how we could go about. Kani, I think after my first 2 films, the third film we started promoting it, and yeah, there's been no looking back after that, and I'm so happy.
మీరు కొన్ని ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ లో చెప్పారు దట్ మీరు ఇంట్రోవర్ట్ అని.
అవును.
కానీ అంటే ఇలాంటి ప్రొఫెషన్ లో చాలా మంది జనాల్ని రెగ్యులర్ గా కలవడం, మాట్లాడడం, షూట్స్, ఇంటర్వ్యూస్, నరేషన్స్, యు ఆర్ సరౌండెడ్ బై పీపుల్ ఆల్ అరౌండ్. హౌ హావ్ యు అడాప్టెడ్ టు దిస్ ప్రొఫెషన్?
కానీ ఎప్పుడు కూడా నాకు అలవాటు లేదు అది. I'm not used to having like social meetings and greetings and all of that. If I'm done with shooting, I go back, I read a book, I go someplace, I do trekking, traveling. Ante, I think I'm still somebody who likes to have my own space, my own time. Adi naku chala important. Endukante I think when you're surrounded by people all the time, and I think as an introvert, if you are, you'll understand how important your own time is to you. Exactly. And you like to spend that time with yourself. So alage I think for me also it's great, all fun, kani sometime I need with myself or else I won't be myself.
Okay.
So I think I try to be as much as I can because of the profession I have, but when I'm not shooting, when I'm not with people, I like to be by myself.
But is it like a challenge? Does it sap a lot of your energy, or you have gotten used to it?
No, it definitely does take a lot of energy. Endukante I'm not used to talking a lot, and my job is talking all the time. I'm not used to facing the camera too much in my own personal life. Not used to having dressed all the time, makeup, hair. Kani it's my job ippudu, and idi naku alvat ayipoyindi. Kani still a work in progress with socializing, I think.
But you talk so well, like nobody can guess that you're an introvert.
I know. When I tell them, they're like, really, Nishanga? I don't think so. I was like, I know so.
And nobody can also guess that, you are like the tomboyish type.
Correct. But ask my mother, she'll tell you a whole list of why she would be after my life. She's the happiest ippudu because I get to be dressed like this, have makeup, hair. I remember aslo college time lo kuda she used to tell me, please put some kajal, please dress nicely. I was like, it's okay, nobody cares ma, it's all right, don't worry, don't think, nobody cares.
I relate to this, even my mom is like that.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, it's okay, doesn't matter. Kani I think Miss India time lo I had, because obviously it's about a lot of how you present yourself, how you look. So even if you have the face, even if you have the body, even if you know how to talk, but if you don't know how to present it as a package, like for yourself to be able to have the audiences perceive you a certain way, it's no point. So I think adi ayin tarvata my mother was very happy. She's like, now she's become a girl. I'm very happy.
And another thing I find interesting about you is you mentioned that you're a very punctual person.
Yes.
On time kad meer early ga cheripotarani places ki. But I feel like, again, must be an army thing.
Yeah.
But civilian life, Indians, we are known for our tardiness. We are known for being late.
I know, and I find it so interesting that, for me, I think it's so inbuilt. Endukante there are 2 things that I respect a lot. One is time and the other is money. And I also believe they both are energies, kada. If you respect time, time will respect you. And if you respect money, money will respect you. And I think I'm somebody who really respects that. It's not about your time or my time, it's about time. So when you respect time, you're automatically respecting everything that time brings to you as well. And there is no way time will not respect you. It is energy. It is all like that. And I truly believe in all of those things.
But how do you deal with other people around you who like being late or who are used to being late?
Yeah, it's a task. It gets very irritating at times. Kani ippudu naku idi kuda alvat ayipoyindi. I'm like, as long as I have something productive to do, I will come on set, I'll get ready, and then I'll have my books, I'll have my TV shows. I make sure that I'm doing something or the other that I truly like to do with that time. I mean, I'm told a certain time, I'm there. Now rest is on others to do that.
మీరు ప్రేమ గారి ఇంటర్వ్యూలో యూ సెడ్ సంథింగ్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్, స్ట్రైకింగ్ అనిపించింది నాకు. యూ కాల్ తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ యాజ్ యువర్ మదర్ ఇండస్ట్రీ.
Correct.
లైక్ అ మదర్ ల్యాండ్, మదర్ టంగ్,
Correct.
మదర్షిప్ లాగా మదర్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అన్నారు.
Correct.
అండ్ దట్ వాస్ లైక్, హియర్స్ అ గర్ల్ ఫ్రమ్ హర్యానా. She and see వస్తారు తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీకి, బట్ ఐ థింక్ ఫర్ యాక్ట్రెసెస్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఓకే వీ వాంట్ టు వర్క్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ ఇండస్ట్రీ, వీ వాంట్ టు డూ దట్. ఐ థింక్ ఫర్ జనరేషన్స్ actresses have seen Telugu industry as a stepping stone to Bollywood.
Correct.
I don't blame them for that. It's how it is.
Correct.
But మీరంతా ఓన్ చేసుకుని this is my mother industry అన్నారు.
Yes.
So what is your philosophy towards that?
I think, like I said, I respect everything that life has given me, and I'm not somebody who will take it for granted. And our life flow, I think I am who I am. I'm sitting here in front of you because of the Telugu industry. And no matter where I am, no matter where I go in future kuda, I think this industry is something that I will always hold close to myself. And I am very proud to be able to say this. All of this is because of this industry. If it wasn't for this industry, if it wasn't for the Telugu audience, I don't think I would be who I am today. And yeah.
Okay. Are you based out of Hyderabad now?
Not really, but planning to shift soon.
Okay. So how are the Hyderabad and Telugu states, how is it treating you? How has the transition been culturally?
I think what I'm so happy about is that they have seen me slowly grow into a person. So, it's so amusing to see. I could be doing normal things. I still go around malls, I still go around cafes and restaurants here. And, they all, oh, idi Meenakshi laga undi. It's like, some people are still in disbelief, but they don't really... It's so amusing to see that, oh, she looks like, they'll come up to me like, you look like this actress that we have in the industry. And I was like, I am that. So it's so nice and sweet to see that. And I love that. I love that feeling.
So, you've been in the industry for a few years now, and it must be a very steep learning curve. Mm-hmm. So, how do you approach this learning process? Do you also approach this like a, student? Like, do you approach this with an academic bent because you come from a medical background?
Correct. No, definitely. I think, like I said, it's like that athlete's mindset, that students, that learning thing. I'm somebody who's an extremely ambitious person. I am somebody who has no qualms about saying that I want more from life, but also because I work very hard for it. It's not like I just want it and I wait for it to happen. I work very hard to get what I want, and I have always been like that. If you tell me that I'm not good at something, I will take the classes to be able to tell you that, okay, if this is why you're not giving me this, I will take classes for that. But I will make sure that I'm worthy of being able to get this job or whatever, that project, whatever it is. I am somebody who has known one thing in life, no matter what field I've chosen, be it sports, be it studies, be it medical or acting, hard work. And that's one thing I can do very well. That's one thing I can do 100% well. And that's what's kept me, going all this while.
మీరు డెంటిస్ట్ కాబట్టి అడుగుతున్నా. ఐ డోంట్ ఫీల్ దట్ వే. ఐ థింక్ లైక్ ఓరల్ హెల్త్ ఇస్ ద సెంట్రల్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ హెల్త్.
కరెక్ట్, అబ్సల్యూట్లీ.
బట్ ఈ డెంటిస్టుల మీద జోక్లు ఉంటాయి కదా.
అవును. బట్ a lot of people don't know that we study, so it's a 4-year course with 1 year of internship, and 3 years, first 3 years of our course, you're actually studying MBBS subjects. So the reason you're getting a doctor is because not only are you studying about this specific area, but you're also studying about every other part of your body. Because this is not separate from your body, kada. Like it's a part of your body. What is coming here is going to be coming here also. So the nerves and muscles you have here is a part of your body. So you have to understand that also. A lot of people don't know that. So I don't blame them.
How do you react to the jokes?
I take it very lightly. Papam, they have no idea about it. What do I say? I'm like, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, let's come to Lucky Baskhar.
Yes.
So, me character peru Sumati.
Correct.
What I find interesting is it sounds a lot like Srimati.
Correct.
And you are like, you know, you play Dulquer's wife, and trailer lo kuda chuste you are like the conscience of the film.
Correct.
You know, when you're talking about the, you know, worries of middle class person.
Yeah.
And then when he becomes too rich, you are showing the mirror that, you know, there are dangers, there are pitfalls to all this wealth. So how is your character going to be like, and how did Venki Atluri, when he first approached you with the script and the character, how did he describe the character?
I think Mottam credit definitely goes to the director. Endukante it's his vision, it's his character, he's written. And andarki telusu, I think they all know that Venki Atluri is known to portray his women, the characters that he writes, in a very respectful, beautiful you know, he'll portray them. And that's one of the plus points about his writing. It's always respectful. All the women in the film, if you see, are very respectfully and beautifully portrayed. You know, it's very classy, and I love that. Endukante in real life, it's like you and me, and that is what Sumati is. She's like you and me. It's in regular life. This is the kind of people you see. You know, so ka relatability factor undi ee film lo, ee character lo, and that is what I love the most. So I think the directors నాకు narration చేసినప్పుడు అది అయిన తర్వాత కూడా I was 100% in it. I was so impressed and I was so excited to be a part of this film that when he told me that, but she's a mother, you know, I was like, so what? It's okay. I mean, like, it's okay. It's just a character, right? And also I feel like if not now, then when? I mean, at 40, I'll obviously play one, but I'm saying I want to do that now. So,
I mean, even if you're 25, being a mother is not.
It's not. And we have so many young mothers in today's time. So, I don't understand this whole taboo of, you know, like how an actor is going to portray what is. We're just a reflection. Movies are a reflection of the society. So, it's not something out of the ordinary that is happening there. And yeah, that's basically what happened in this.
And correct me if I'm wrong, your mother's also a housewife, right?
Correct.
So did you get any inputs from her? Did you, you know, reflect upon her life?
No. I think Chinnappad nunchi, whatever memories I have, whatever I remember of her, how she used to be, how she was also very thin like me at that time. And I remember the way she used to wear clothes. She was always in a hurry, all over the place in the kitchen, getting us ready for school, bag somewhere, my milk is somewhere, everything, you know, I remember that chaos. But I remember how she beautifully handled that, had a husband who, she, you know, so she was the anchor of the
and
house.
Army wives, that's a different level of...
Different level. The courage you need to have to know that it's going to be okay, irrespective. You know, when he's posted in field postings, they're a different league altogether. So
also, I think this is your first period film, right?
Correct.
I think Kolai had some like period vibes.
It was more or less fiction, basically, based on that. But yeah, I mean, did not portray into that space, but it was somewhat like that.
Yeah. So this is your first period
Correct.
film. So how was that space like venturing into...
Chala exciting. Endukante I think everybody knows DQ sir is like literally the retro period king now. He's
time
done.
machine star and
Correct. Exactly. So everybody andarki telusu ippudu. Kani for me to be able to get this opportunity was a great thing for me. I am so grateful. Always wanted to be a part of that, create that world and live in that world. It's so fascinating. It always has been for me. So now I'm living that character. So I can show my kids later on that, you know, this is one character I played.
So గుంటూరు కారం వచ్చినప్పుడు కొన్ని మీమ్స్ వచ్చాయి నా ఏంటి ఇంత అందమైన అమ్మాయి సీన్ కి ఆమ్లెట్ ఇస్తుంది ఏం చేసావురా త్రివిక్రమ్ అని అన్ని వస్తున్నాయి. సో వెన్ యూ సీ మీమ్స్ లైక్ దట్ మేడ్ ఆన్ యూ, హౌ డు యూ రియాక్ట్?
It only I feel so grateful. Endukante you will never feel like that if you don't think of them as your own. You only get angry or you get frustrated at your own people kada. Like outside person, who cares what is happening, they'll shout at you, okay, you move on. Kani so much of personal you know, feelings they had to be able to put it out made me feel, actually that's the day I realized that okay, I have people who genuinely want to see more of me, and it made me so happy to see that.
Lovely.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, audiences are gods. Like, they are the ones who make us or break us, and if they want to see more of you, I think that's a good thing as an actor.
ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ మీరు ఒక ఇంటర్వ్యూలో చెప్పారు దట్ ఐ లవ్ ట్రావెలింగ్.
Correct.
నాకు పెద్ద పెద్ద మెటీరియల్ డిజైర్స్ లేవు, ఇల్లు కొనుక్కోవాలి, కారు కొనుక్కోవాలి అని. ట్రావెల్ చేయాల్సిన ప్యాషన్ ఉందని. So you said you have a wish list. So what countries are there on that wish list?
So many. So the continents would be Europe. I've not been. North America. I want to go to South America also. I want to go to Australia. I want to be able to go and see France is one country that I'd want to visit. So many actually. So many. It's like a huge list. I've been to South Korea. I want to go to Singapore, Malaysia, Russia.
And మీ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ pageant కి మీరు బర్మాకి వెళ్ళారు కదా?
Yes, Myanmar. Yes.
That is on my wish list. So
oh, really?
మీరు చదువుతున్నప్పుడు.
Beautiful. You should go. And Vietnam is one on my list now. So few places that I want to go. Yeah.
So what is the last place you've been to?
The last place that I went to was Dubai. Literally like few days back for the promotion. But apart from that, Sri Lanka, like as a trip. Yeah.
సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు షూట్స్కి ప్రమోషన్స్కి ట్రావెల్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా, do you consider that as your travel or is it just work for you?
No, I consider my work also part of my life. Traveling is also part of my life. There are so many things you get to see which you otherwise would not, and I don't differentiate between the two things as much. Life is going, you are working, you are traveling, you're eating, you're sleeping. It's all happening. There's no point compartmentalizing it all. It only gets frustrating for you because you're like, I want to only work, but then what, you don't want to live. You have to go back to your family at the end of the day or to your life, and that's important too.
And there is a quote which I keep going back to: don't let your livelihood come in the way of living a life.
Because people forget that it is a part of your life, not your entire life. There's so much more to life, and it's so important to understand that.
Nice. So ఇప్పుడు hit to last scene లో there is one interaction between you and Nani.
Correct.
Nani is like, he's being that character, that wild character, Arjun Sarkar.
Yes.
And he just goes away. He's at your wedding reception and you just look at him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, is Meenakshi going to be in the future films of Hit?
I don't know. You never know. Might happen. So far nobody's called me for it, but it'll be great.
అంటే మొన్న Hit 3 అనౌన్స్ చేశారు కదా, సో మీరు కాల్ చేసి అడిగారా శైలేష్?
I don't know if
కుచ్ తో లిఖో యార్.
No, I think if he thinks that some character might be interesting to add, I'm sure he will. And I'm waiting for the call. I'm always happy. Sailesh is one of the most talented directors we have, and it's been such a nice journey working with him kuda. So looking forward. I am always ready.
And how are Matka and Mechanic Rocky going to be like?
Very different from actually every film is very different from one another, and I think it's going to be a different world. Matka will take you into a different world altogether. Mechanic Rocky is a very contemporary, today's time, massy, which has to be obviously because it's Vishwa.
ఆ ట్రైలర్ లో ఆ జోక్ ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు ఇస్తా అంబేద్కర్.
I know. So it's like fun. It's like an easy space to be in. You don't have to use your brain too much. You just have to watch. And I think and of course Anil Ravipudi sir cinema with Venkatesh sir. I'm playing a cop in that. So it's all different characters, which is very interesting, and I'm sure the audiences will be enjoying.
ఇప్పుడు అనిల్ రవిపూడి అంటే అగైన్ హిస్ ఫీమేల్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ దే ఆర్ వెరీ క్వర్కీ. దే సే ఆల్వేస్ ద మోస్ట్ weirdest and chaotic stuff.
Correct.
Are you?
I think I'm playing a very serious cop in the film.
He's not a serious character.
Yeah, but the problem is the situation is so funny that you'll only laugh. Even when I'm getting angry, you'll laugh. It's so funny. But Aishwarya has a very quirky character, and that is a very comic character to be playing. And I'm somebody who will just come and then it's very interesting. Like, I don't want to say too much, but it's too much fun.
Okay, looking forward to Lucky Baskhar and all your future films.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi.
Thank you.
This was a lovely chat.
Likewise.
Hi, this is Dulquer Salman. You're watching me on Gulte.
Hi guys, this is Janvi Kapoor and you're watching me on Gulte.com.
Hi, this is Nani and you're watching me on Gulte.
హాయ్, నేను శోభితా ధూళిపాల. మీరు నన్ను చూస్తున్నారు Gulte.com లో.
And you're watching me on Gulte.com.
And you're watching us on Gulte. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Only love to you.